Esports. I am your caster for this evening, Protalis22, and hopefully AIM Ukraine can recover their game after a seemingly rough start against G guys earlier. They lost 16-0 on this map, meaning they had a clean, well, the opposite of a clean sheet on their first half. So we're looking now to see if they can get off to a better start this time. We're going to have the double Molotov setup come in as all of the terrorists come barreling down onto this A bomb site. And the first trade goes the way of AIM Ukraine as Repo is going to be taking that one down. Bombs going down. And the shots are being exchanged through the site. 3 CT players sat in the connector waiting for the retake opportunity. As Jolt appears to be the first man that's going to face onto the site. It is External getting a kill this time as Stefu trading him out before Jolt finally brings it back into the 3 versus 3 site defense. Repo with his 3rd kill of the round though, and he's looking for more, and he is going to get it. Quad kill for him in this pistol round. As once again the first pistol goes against AIM Ukraine, as they look to be going into some kind of a force buy situation now. Going to try and expend their money and hopefully catch LegaX off guard. 4 UMPs on the LegaX side. An interesting setup when you're going into the second round of Mirage. Definitely, there are certainly a lot of long angles that other rifles potentially could take more of an advantage over. But the UMPs against this armor could be interesting. However, Stefo is going to be swiftly taking out Zippo on that B short area. Mid control gone the way of the terrorists. Nobody's actually gone anywhere towards A. So if the CTs could take control of that information, perhaps they might be able to find a way back into this round with a well-timed flank. But instead, it is the window player of New JH is going to be eliminated instead. There's a bomb now, shifting towards the B site. LegaX prepare for an execute, and that's the A lurker destroyed. And the terrorist comes swarming down now. Grenade taking out Jolt, and it's just External. 1 man, 2 flashbangs, and multiple bullets in the back and 1 to the front of head. We're going to see him off. As LegaX take their 2nd round, AIM Ukraine is definitely going to be looking towards an eco now. The force buy didn't really work off. It was an interesting strategy, trying to force their way into that round, but they didn't really take advantage of any aggression. They had, you know, primarily pistols and 1 scout, but nobody was really aggressive with them. They just kind of sat there and waited until they got traded out by the advanced rifles of LegaX, which is unfortunate. The first kill once again going the way of Vexu this time, or Vetsku rather, and RJ going to be taking out New JH as well. We're seeing slightly more aggression this time, which is more beneficial with the pistols, but once again, Ukraine with the spread out setup across the map, they've got 1 person in each area with USPs and no armors. You really want to be stacking up in this kind of situation. Otherwise, you're just going to get your head taken off with those AKs. RJ here, looking to farm up some more cash for himself with that UMP. Is he going to obtain it? Yes, he is. That's going to be nice padding for his bank account. Double kills with that SMG. Certainly going to see some more coming out on the side of LegaX, potentially either in the next round or the one after. It'll be up to them to decide whether they want a bonus going into this one now. As we see the rifles coming out on the CT side. If AIM Ukraine loses again, they're going to have to be back on an eco for sure. No warps coming out for LegaX. Interesting. They've gone for the 5 AK setup as the utility comes towards A. They're hoping for a swift and clean site execute by the looks of things. Use the smokes, consolidate off your angles, and hopefully have easy pickings in that area. There's only 2 on the A bomb site, which could make this easy for them as the smokes begin to fall on the site. The execute comes through. All the utility expended. As 3 men begin to push. And Stefu is going to be taken out from the underpass area. External getting 2 kills from his position. Very good play from him as he retreats back into the palace area. And all of a sudden, LegaX are left wondering what happened to them. They were absolutely eliminated by the Ukraine defense there. External getting 2 kills and New JH securing the other one. And it's just RJ on his own for the 1v5 clutch potential. He's going to get 3! But that's unfortunately all that he's going to have as Oster removes him from that round, preventing any chance of a silliness. And they get their first round on the board, so already this game going better for Ukraine. They get their side, and this will be a huge relief with them, just from a psychological point of view. You know, you're coming off the back of an incredibly harsh loss. And just getting even that one round on the CT side is going to be incredibly beneficial to them. Still, money is a plentiful for the terrorists, although after this round, it's going to be looking a bit sketchy. We've still got just a FAMAS on Jolt, which, if things come down to it, could potentially have impacts in different areas of the map. New JH trying to get aggressive up towards middle, but the gap in the smoke is read perfectly. There's already 3 men there from LegaX, and there's not much you can really do in that situation. I mean, when your head just gets swiftly taken off by an AK, how do you counter that? As it's just Os there, the last man on A holding from jungle, and that flank from external swiftly put down, perfectly read there by Vetsku, as the bomb begins to slowly make its way towards the A bomb site. Now the connector hit's coming in, and it's going to be enough there to read this, but his head's just going to get taken straight off by Stefu. And it could potentially be looking like a save here from the Ukraine team. Zippo going to peek towards short. He is going to get one for himself. Can he get a second one in connector? Unfortunately not. Stefu going to prove himself advantageous once again with that AK, as Jolt gets taken out over towards the B site. A relatively clean round there for LegaX, as Ukraine economically now reset. Not very much money for them, and they're going for the full eco. This seems to be tactically the correct decision here. You don't really want to be force buying into it. It didn't work for them in the second round. Perhaps try some stack shenanigans, and this looks like it is what they're doing. They're going straight up mid, and it's going to be on Repo to spot this push and counter it. He gets the first one. He's going for the spray on the second. He is eventually going to hit the head before retreating into cover, but the rest of AIM Ukraine is here. How many kills can he get? He's on 3, and he's looking for more. The supporting players have arrived now, though. Zippo swiftly going to take his head off with an AK, and RJ with a swift spray going to claim the other 2 and make sure no more unnecessary shenanigans occur on their side. AIM Ukraine looking at another eco situation if they want to go into a fall buy. And no AWPs have been used on either side this time, which could mean potentially if AIM Ukraine can get a hold of one, and just keep that mid control, because you see here every single round, LegaX, they're smoking off mid. Now that double nade, that could have been potentially dangerous. I like the thinking with the strategy, but unfortunately, the positioning of RJ is just enough to counter it. And we see time and time again, LegaX putting multiple bodies towards this middle area. They're taking the control, and as soon as they have it, really, they can control wherever they want to attack. Now Zippo with some disgusting plays with the Deagle. He's got 2 headshots and 1 to the body, and all of a sudden the round turns on its head. Now the bomb will be planted towards B, so it's going to be a 4 versus 2 retake. The AK in the hands of Zippo. Smoke and 2 flashes to use. We've still got 2 flashes and a HE on LegaX, so they have no opportunity to be able to smoke out these attacking counter-terrorists on the retake here. As Zippo goes up for the boost, he's going to check the short area. He doesn't see anybody close, right? He's going to try and hit that headshot angle on the back, but the throw of the AK is perfect. The last man's position is known, and all of a sudden, the perfect Deagle play on short from Zippo reclaims the round for AIM Ukraine. They take it back a full eco. There's not much you can do to counter that. There's no way you can counter-strat that awesome Deagle play on the short area. That is just what AIM Ukraine needed to get back into this game. Their money's looking a lot better now. If they don't win this, however, they will be reset. So this is a must-win round for both sides, as the money is looking ropey. AWPs are finally coming out here. Now we're seeing only 1 man coming towards the mid area this time, as LegaX look to be gearing up for an A bomb site assault, and this could be the right one. Ukraine now have diverted their attention towards the middle area, expecting them to take territory there as they have in so many rounds. But the Molotovs are traded out now, and the underpass player is going to be spotted out, but there's going to be a trade on the other side of the map as New JH takes out Stefu in mid, and the rotation should be coming in here now. Ostow barreling himself through the smoke. He's got the bomb down in sandwich. He is going to get 1 more before being taken out by Vetsku, but Vetsku does get another. He's taking it into a 2v2 situation now. Bomb not yet planted. The CTs don't have to push yet until they see that timer start to tick down. As Repo takes another one. It's all now on JH. The AWP 1v2. You can hear movement underneath him. He knows it's planting on the site, but it's the other player that he's worried about. And Repo reads it. Reads him like a book. Takes him out from the stairs position. And AIM Ukraine, their economy gets reset once again. Now, Zippos does have a lot of money. So if they were going to force, there is potential for 2 people to be dropping here. But they're going to go for the tactical eco decision. Conserve their economy and go into the next round. They should have more of a bank built up. So if they lose this round, they can afford to lose 2 more rounds with full buys and still be able to come with partial success. JH here, getting a bit aggressive in the middle area, and Repo's going to take him out. Again, reading it. They saw it happen last time. Repo is very dangerous. With his passive mid-control play, as long as he's countering those rushes and preventing the flanking attacks on either bomb site, that area is very dangerous for them to control. And it's a 4-man stack from AIM Ukraine on the B bomb site this time. The question is going to come in of simply going to come down to whether LegaX read this correctly or not. If they take the bomb A now, which it does look like they're going to be doing, it's an unfortunate round for AIM Ukraine. I don't think that their chances on the retake are going to be very high. Tomb here in the underpass area. Now, 2 players from AIM Ukraine are just going to walk straight past him. Now, this could be potentially dangerous for external in the middle area, as he's not going to expect somebody coming out of underpass. Now, Repo's going to go in with a molly. And the bomb comes to A. And the time game has now begun. The race for the CTs to get to the bomb site. Eternal's going to get spotted out here. You're not quite Zippo, mate. Those Deagle skills are not happening from that jungle area this time. As it's on the P250 retake. Now, Jolt does get one, but RJ takes his head off swiftly. And it's all now on Austere. He's going to spot one person out towards CT, but unfortunately, there's 3 people watching him, all of them with automatic weapons. And the P250 is just not the weapon that you want in this situation. As hopefully AIM Ukraine, are they not looking at the full buy again? Do players not have enough money? Okay, they've gone for some kind of weird partial buy. They're definitely going to want AWPs coming into the next round then. Vetsku, they're reading these early aggression plays so well. LegaX are just keenly aware of the economical situation. Oh, Stefu. And that is a nasty, nasty peak if I've ever seen one. LegaX are just reading this economy so well, though. They know that the continual winning of rounds is just putting heavy pressure on AIM Ukraine. Their money is just not in a good situation. They're going to be stuck with these close-range weapons. And they just seem to be aware that, you know, players they're going to want to push. They're going to be looking for that early hero play to try and win a round back for them. Now, Zippo has got a rifle here, and JH appears to have saved an MP7, but he's going to be taken out trying to eliminate some of the retreating players from LegaX. And then the name of the game now is save that M4 into the next round for AIM Ukraine. If Austere could maybe catch somebody rotating out middle, get a 5-7 kill, that would put them in a much better financial position. I mean, it won't really damage LegaX's economy that much, but it will be something to take away from this round at least. As 8-2 now lies the scoreline. And finally, AIM Ukraine can afford a buy. The AWP coming out on JH. Diffuse kit and full utility. This is what you want to see. You need the smokes, you need the Molotovs. If they're getting aggressive and they're pushing with 3 people, the only thing you can do is delay them with utility and wait for rotations. It's going to be your best chance for success. And that appears to be what they're doing now. JH, he spotted one towards mid and he's tactically retreated. I like that. You don't want him seeing re-peeking there. He would have just thrown his body away, you know, potentially lost that AWP, and his team are going to need that if they're going to want to defend any long-range angles. As the flash comes in towards connector, JH is ultimately going to be taken out. The tactical grenade going in there, not going to get much. Austere gets one, he's looking for another. He's not going to find anyone though, external will from inside of the site. There's just the 3v4 attack occurring as they gear towards A. No, Austere eliminated as he tries to go for that AWP. Gets caught in the back while he's trying to retreat. The 3v3 players coming in now. Seppu, did he spot them in the connector? I don't think he did. Otherwise, would have tried shooting them back. External has been so dangerous from this Underwood position all game. And it's going to be the 2 players now from LegaX coming out of connector. They know he's there. He's going to get forced out eventually. External gets taken out in the 2v2 retake now. No AWPs on the retaking CTs, but they do have utility advantage. They have a smoke and a Molotov. This could be very important. Zippo nearly whiffing the elimination of the bomb plant there, but does get it. Stefu is the only one remaining for LegaX now. 30 HP, an AWP, and a Dream. Can he retake? He's scoping around like an absolute madman. Unfortunately, it's too crazy for Jolt, and he goes, nah, enough of that. Let's take it down a notch, relax. I'll have your AWP, thank you very much. And we'll take you into the next round. As AIM Ukraine pick up their third on this CT side. Economy now finally starting to look like it's on the ropes for LegaX. Now, there is money to drop if they want to go for a force next round. And they'll be on second loss bonus. But for once, it looks like if AIM Ukraine win this round, they might start to build somewhat of some form of economical control. We'll have to see, though. HE doing a little bit of damage to Vetsku. He's going to take 13 from that. He's going to get just tickled by it. Just tickled. As the full B execute comes out, it's raining smokes and flashbangs on that B site right now. It's going to come down to the Zippo and Jolt defense. Are they going to be able to manage it? Now, the push has been delayed by a Molotov. This has allowed JH to rotate onto the site, and this just could be perfect. His AWP could be completely lethal here if it's used correctly. Another Molotov coming out. It's going to force him out of position. He might burn alive, but it doesn't matter because Zippo's just going to take 3 of them out, and when Jolt gets the other one, all you're left with is Tomb. And he's just going to get banged with an AWP in the head. And finally, AIM Ukraine sting 2 rounds together in a row. This is what they're looking for. The economy is still good for LegaX this time. They are going to be able to maintain it, but whether they can afford much utility in the next round is going to be questionable. See the smokes going out mid as they look to build mid control. This has been their reliable strat from LegaX that they were using early in the game. JH, supported by Zippo up short. Zippo's going to be one that goes aggressive. He spots one head and he claims it as well. The second spray down and the third one through smoke. Zippo, what are you doing, mate? You're an absolute animal so far in this game. Playing from this B short position, Zippo just appears to be unstoppable. Is he going to find another one? He is. It's all up for the ace for him. Auster is going to take it away. Excellent quad kill by Zippo. Just absolutely denying that mid control from LegaX. As the money looks poor for them now. They could afford a force if it's what they want, but they are going to go for the full eco. 2 smokes and upgraded pistols for them, so they're going to be looking to consolidate 2 angles out with the smoke grenades and rush onto a bomb site quickly and just get it down. Just get that money back. Once again, we see External under the Palace. He's been so lethal from this position so far. If this rush comes out from the A tunnels area, it's going to be lethal. No one's spotted yet. LegaX playing more passively. They haven't revealed any players, which has caused one to start to make his way back towards me. There's only 2 players on this bomb site. All they need are those 2 frags. Auster's going to say, no, you've only got a Glock, mate. External from Underwood. Once again, he's got up this time. The ammo's running out. It's getting a bit chaotic, but it is done. The clean defense is still held. Auster getting himself 3. It's all up to RJ. 1 man and a CZ. He is going to spot one of them. He's tapping away. He's going to get that weapon. Oh, he's not going to be able to cross, though. The game sense from him, he knows somebody's going to be watching it. He does get some heavy damage inflicted through the wall. There's not much ammo left in this weapon now. The CZ is not renowned for its capacity. He is going to get one, but get taken out in the back. A relatively decent eco from LegaX there. They're getting the 2 kills. They would have liked to have had the bomb down. That would have secured them some more money for the rest of the game, but they're going to take it. They're going to take their AKs by the looks of things, and they're going to take that utility, and they're just going to look to get a bomb down on the site. They're going to hold it. They're double AWP setup coming out now. If Zippo is that much of an animal with a deagle and an AK, I want to see what he can do with an AWP. He's going up to that short position, and it's a mid play. And it's almost like you couldn't write it better. The flashbangs can come in, though. They are going to use utility to keep him off. Now, he's going to be aware that there are some people here as he waits for the aggression to come in. He's going to get tagged by a HE as well. LegaX very keen not to run in the crosshairs of Zippo again. He's gone back to the B side, so the danger has passed for now. So they look to be going in through connector. It's going to be down to Auster to spot them. They get spotted in return, though. Gets his head taken off. And that leaves the A site wide open, bar one man in one dark position. They know he's there. He's played there every round. Somehow he still gets a kill, even though 3 people are peeking him at once. And here we go. Zippo coming in through the CT area now. He's going to wait for his teammate to arrive by the looks of things as the creeping comes in. Now he's Molotov'd off. Oh, we got a little bit of team chat coming in there. Oster not particularly happy with that site defense, but that's fine. Zippo is the last man left alive with his AWP. He's gone for some kind of hero play on the other position. He had to do it. It was the last round of the half. But ultimately, it's going to go 9-6 in favor of LegaX Gaming here on the terrorist side. Now, we didn't see much from AIM Ukraine on the T side in the last game. But they have 6 rounds to work with at minimum this time. So if they can use the mental aim and aggression from Zippo effectively and combine it in site pushes, they still have more than a chance to take this game back. The pistol round is going to be hugely influential in either side's ability to take it, I'm sure. I mean, look at that Repo. What an absolute machine. 20 kills in the first half for him. It just seemed like he was farming those AK kills nearly every round. Almost whenever you look at him, he's getting at least 2 kills, especially holding that passive mid area. They just run at him. You try to take mid control and you think, oh, there's no one in mid. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll just cut off the rotate. Simple as, easy as. We'll just go in as CTs and we'll flank him from behind and they'll never expect it. But Repo expects it and he's there. And he's there with an AK. And when those bullets are absolutely flying down the site, there's really not much that you can do. All in all, it's going to come down to some key plays on the terrorist pushes here. LegaX are going to need to be able to read the attacks well. If they can do that, if you can time your rotates correctly and read the correct positioning of utility, that is essentially the key to success with Mirage. The key to success on CT side of Mirage is you need mid control. If the terrorists have mid control, you're in so much danger because your potential for rotation is almost eliminated. If you lose that mid control, not only do you lose the ability to rotate through mid, but you also potentially lose the ability to rotate through CT because if they boost one player up into that window position, what are you going to do? They're just going to have completely countered you and isolated your bomb site. So mid being very much, as we saw with LegaX's attacks, so many of their A bomb site attacks came through that connector area. It's just so difficult to counter, and it makes the position that External was holding underneath the balcony to some degree dampened, as it's much easier for him to get kills if they have to swing all the way across from the A main push. But anyway, we're going to get back into it now, looking at the purchases. So they've gone for a high utility play in this first round. Our AIM at Ukraine, as they gear 4 people towards the middle area. Now, one man with a USPS in this window can be absolutely deadly in this position. We've all seen it. Are they going to be able to put it off this time, though? That is the question. 4 of them moving out into mid. They're going to go straight at B short, and it's on Stefu. He's encountered somebody. He's going to get one head. Is he going to find any more? Yes, he is. Don't ask this man for more because he's not going to get it. Zippo, who else going to secure that kill? And now he's got a USP. He's looking for those headshots, and that is absolutely disgusting. Taking Tomb out on that jiggle peak. There's just nothing that you can do. Absolutely nothing. And Zippo gets another one. Can you stop this man? He's still got full HP and full armor. Not only that, but he's got a flash left. And all he's got to do is find 2 more heads. Did he just spot the man out towards short? That is the question. What are you doing to me, Zippo? The absolute ace from him. This man with the pistol headshots is something that is quite unnatural. Unbelievable plays from him. He's just taking out heads left, right, and center. What, are you going to try and jiggle peek him for information? Oh, no, your head's just been absolutely taken off by Zippo. Apologies. But that's just what's happened. They play LegaX now, gone with the force. They've got 3 scouts. This could be an absolute killing field down mid if these shots land properly. I've never seen quite a CT second round buy. But oh, no, it's not going to be successful because Zippo is just going to walk out mid and bang your head off. What do you do? How do you counter this? This man's a machine. Oh my days. Just punching their heads off. There's nothing. They look to push even further up mid now. Repo's going to get one. He's saying Zippo's not the only one that can find heads. So I'm going to take one of my own with this Deagle. You know, I'm not going to give you this round easily. Zippo, he's looking for another head, and he's just going to find it. This man's playing hide and seek as Repo gets his second Deagle kill. It's still a 2v3. It could quite be dangerous. Has Repo got another one? No. Zippo with 4 kills. Could this be his second ace? 2 aces in 2 rounds. Could this be possible? External's going to say, sorry, pal, you've got 4 HP. We need that armor. We need that AK. I'm just going to clean this one up with the UMP, get myself some money, and we'll call it quits for this round. As they win this and it's all tied up, it's back to 9-9. We knew the pistol round was going to be important. We just didn't know how important those Zippo clutch was going to be. As we're looking at the mid stack now, they're all in window, and Zippo, he's good for 2, but no more. His gun won't be retrieved at least. There's new JH. There's going to be up there with the UMP. Unfortunately, that dink there from Repo isn't enough to secure the kill. USPSs against Armor. It's not fun. As External just takes that Mac 10 and enjoys that sweet, sweet SMG kill bonus as he takes it into the next round. That's going to secure them more money for utility, presumably. They've got 4 rifles, no AWPs. JH is on at the AWP this time, so that could be a huge advantage for them. Lacking utility on the CT side ever so slightly, that's disgusting. JH thankfully gets punished for it. That AWP smoke kill, he reads it perfectly, but the trade is there. That's the kind of play you want to see on the CT side. As Zippo goes up mid again, LegaX must know this man is an absolute monster at mid. Do not just show him your naked head, because he will take it. This play slows right down now. AIM Ukraine appear to be looking for some more aggression. They're waiting for somebody to push. They lost so many lives their own way from needless CT aggression in the CT half. They're hoping that they can take advantage of some of those lives in their attacking side. The bomb's still in T-spawn. So External looks like he's going to be the one to go back and get that now. So they haven't actually committed to a bomb site to attack this time. There is a much heavier presence toward the A bomb site. And it doesn't appear that... Oh, of AIM Ukraine, they appear to have read this perfectly. Zippo's going to have heard those steps, and this is the only man on B. And that's it. The B bomb site's wide open now. As a connect play comes in as well, the rotation is going to go towards B. But Zippo's just going to face that market area. It's a dirty duel, and Steffo does get him in the back. 3 versus 2 retake as the bomb goes down on B. Tomb and Steffu. The hopes of LegaX in this round is going to come from them. And John's just going to spray through that smoke. Tomb perhaps hoping he would get a kill in return by tracking those tracers through the smoke, but he's not going to be able to do it. It's all on Steffu now, as he wanders into the B-bomb site on his own. He doesn't know the positions of the players. He knows there's got to be one towards Ats, but is he going to expect the player on site? He's going to see the barrel of his gun. He's going to take his head, and he's going to go for he's going to tap it. He's waiting for more kills. He wants to do as much economical damage as possible. Now, they're going to come for him. He's going to get one. Is he going to have the game sense to turn around? Unfortunately not. He does take 2 AKs out of the equation, though. He is going to force that terrorist reinvestment into the next one. A decent play from him. Those 2 exits, it's good enough. As long as you keep their economy, you don't want it to fly away. They're going to be going in now with Deagles and P250s. Now, it's not going to do too much to the terrorists, as their money is still going to be quite secure going into the next one, but you don't want them just soaring away completely. As long as you're keeping them reinvesting every round or so, as long as they have to buy at least 3-4 rifles going into it, they're never going to have that huge safety margin of economy, right? They'll only ever have 2-3 rounds maximum if they keep having to reinvest full utility, full armor, and full weapons. There's a 5-man A stack coming out from LegaX here. It's just going to come down to the read from AIM Ukraine again. Are they going to anticipate it? Now, the bomb's all the way back in T-spawn still. One P250 is going to spot out a player. RJ's thinking, oh, that really hurt. I'm going to go away. Zippo's just like, what are these, unarmored heads? Pff, it's even easier than it was before. I'll have one of those, please. Zippo's going to take another one through the wall. As External getting another one on the A-bomb site. Now, they've read this A-stack. They've seen at least 3 people. Jolt's here. He's like, guys, we're basically on holiday on B. There's nobody here. There's nothing to worry about. Just get over here. Repo spotting someone on short, he thinks, but he didn't get any kills. The pre-fire perhaps not paying off for them. Jolt gets Repo. Oh! Now, if Stefu can save this AWP, it would be a miracle, but Oster's there and he goes, sorry, mate. I ain't going to let you have that one for free. As we have had a disconnect from LegaX this time. So the pause comes in while we wait for the player to reconnect. It's going to be Tomb. So, I mean, incredibly dominant T-side play from AIM Ukraine. Now, you wouldn't have guessed that this would be the case. Having watched their game earlier today, you know, they didn't have a very good time against G guys, but they only had the ability to play on CT side. The CT side does appear to be weaker for AIM Ukraine, especially when, I mean, if you've got a figure like Zippo with just this raw fragging power, T-side is exactly where you want to be. You want him going out, you want people throwing flashes for him and setting him up for angles, and you just want him running in places and just taking heads off like he has been so far. Definitely playing to the strengths of him. He's got 22 kills. No, 28, sorry. I was reading Repo. 28 kills. He might drop a 30 bomb here before we hit round 23. That's incredible. As the definite Zippo carry is certainly in effect here. Repo with 22 on his team. He's been doing decently enough, but he's only had 2 kills in this half, right? He had 20 in the first. We're going to need some... I mean, essentially, your ability to win this round as a CT half it's the Zippo game. It's how do we get rid of this man? How do we stop him absolutely barreling down mid and just murdering everybody? Now, mid control is incredibly important, but if you have to sacrifice 3 players to try and stop Zippo going mid, and he's still banging your head off every time, maybe it's not worth it. Maybe you're thinking, okay, we need to focus on dealing with this guy and stopping him from getting advantage. So maybe putting 2 early Molotovs up towards the mid area, stopping him from being able to get those early positions. Getting an AWPer in place, I think, is going to be integral. Now, they have gone with a double AWP setup this time. Now, this could be the key to preventing Zippo. Almost every time he's come out with an AK and he's taken heads off, the AWP is the perfect counter to this strategy. If they can land the shots correctly, as the unpause comes in and the game is resumed. 11-9 in favor of AIM Ukraine. And Zippo's got the bomb this time. He's going to be the last one to go out mid. Stefu blind, but he still has that AWP in position. Now they've gone through the smoke. Is he going to anticipate this? He's been Molotoved off. Not going to be able to do much about it. Now their other AWP is holding its own on the B site. As for LegaX, that is. With Vetsku playing aggressively on the B short area. Now, this time, AIM Ukraine have gone, there's a lot of utility in this mid area. We're not about this. We're going to make our way back to the A bomb site. We got utility, we got smokes, we got 4 Molotovs. We can take a lot of positions out of this game. Retake it. Not retake it, sorry, just take it. Just steamroll over it with the correct amount of utility, and hopefully there won't be anything they can do about it. Stefu is holding the mid passively this time from the CT side. He definitely doesn't want to swing out and be taken out by Zippo. And the flashes begin to come in. Repo going to counter flash. His position gets smoked off. He's going up. He's hunting. He's seeing a guy towards checkered area, but I don't think he's taking any shots at him. He must not have seen him through the blur of the smoke. Oh, is RJ going to get this one through the smoke? He is going to. The legs just caught, but Zippo's out here getting frags, external as well. Doing damage, but Vetsku with a double spray down, and Stefu gets the other one with the AWP. Hero play from him. The smoke just dissipates almost a second too early for AIM Ukraine, as they just don't get the bomb down in time. And as soon as that smoke's away, Vetsku's there with the M4, and the bullets come absolutely flying out. As another pause is called in. As Tomb leaves once again. Internet problems, perhaps. Zippo with a 90% headshot ratio. Absolute animal. How do you deal with that? Like, you can't, right? How do you stop it? He's a machine. 86%. He's got 29 frags. This could be a potential 40 bomb situation. Heavy carry Zippo going into these rounds. That was very good CT play though from LegaX. You saw they read the attack coming in. As soon as that first flashbang come out, they knew it had been well over a minute into the round. One flash comes out. Now, no smokes had popped yet, and no Molotovs have come out. But Repo is sat there in CT, and he's thinking they've waited for ages. They're bombing it somewhere. They haven't faked us yet. So He just pops those counter flashes in, delays those pushes. The counter smokes then come in, which allow the time for the B players to rotate towards that CT area. And that's all they need, is Vetska in that prime position and the unfortunate timing on the smoke, and they can just take them all out. I think there were 3 players towards that BCT angle at one point. Superb play from them. That AWP saving Vetska as well. Good play from Stefu. Good consolidatory team play. When you know your teammate is looking at one angle. Rip Tomb. Looks like he's having some technical difficulties connecting to the server. He does appear to be back now. As we wait for the unpause to come in. Interesting that External can only fold a Galil. Well, they did lose that last round. They still have full utility. I think that is what you want to see on an attacking T side. Is just take the downgrade in the rifle. It still does quite a bit of damage. It might not be as much. It's not an instant headshot, but those Molotovs and smokes are so useful. Not only for bursting your way into a site and making sure the CTs can't force you out, but on the retake as well. After that bomb's down, you need them to just to limit the time that the CTs have to retake the bomb site. So the game gets back on the way now. It's JH going to be watching the mid area with Zippo supporting him, and it's just what you want to see. Is the AWP going to be peeking window? They're not going to find anybody just yet. So much slower play comes in from Aim Ukraine once again. They're waiting for aggression. Tomb! That is a disgusting shot. He sees the pixel of an elbow and takes Joel out of that map. Unbelievable scenes. That is a beautifully tight angle that he's holding there. He doesn't go for the first arm. He sees the first arm cross and he goes, well, no, I might as well wait again. The second one's going to come across my skin any minute. And as soon as it does, he takes them out. And the bomb now for Aim Ukraine going towards the A area. They're thinking, we really don't want anything to do with that AWPing on the B site. Zippo goes in through connector. He's going to be Molotov off. He's going straight through it. He knows his location. Zippo's hungry. He's coming out. He's going to have one of the heads. Is anyone else going to face him? New JH is going to take Stefu out on the CT area. And the A site is wide open. Zippo claiming a rotating player. RJ's got a lot of work to do if he wants to stop this bomb from going down here. Is he going to come through the smoke? He's been Molotoved off. The feet have been spotted there. They know his position if they've been watching that smoke. They are going to grenade him out. They're well aware of where he is. Just unfortunate positioning from him. His feet get spotted as he crosses through the smoke. The Molotov comes out. Ostaire's like, come on, boy. Come on, run away. Boom. See you later, son. And Tomb is like, I really like this AWP. And I kind of want to keep it because, you know, it's mine. And giving it away, like, it's really expensive. And I don't want to have to take like a second mortgage out on the house to get another one or anything. So if I could just sit down here, that's all right, guys. You know, have the bomb site. I just want this AWP, please. It's very nice. I'd like to keep it. And it does look like he is going to be able to do so. Unless he gets aggressive here and Zippo takes his head off, but it doesn't look like he'd do so. 12-10. Scoreline in favour of Aim Ukraine. Absolutely taking advantage of this T side. Zippo 31 kills. 7 MVPs. As they pistol armor by around this AWP. They're going to need some contact CT players as utility for them is limited. Repo taking his deagle out mid. Now Tomb's going to get one. That's how you want to start. On a partial buy. There are indeed worse ways to start. New JH just sat here looking at a wall. They might not expect any CT aggression coming up mid here. They are going to get flanked potentially. Repo's all the way up here with a deagle and nobody's expecting his position. Nobody's peeking it. If they walk back out of B here and go mid, this could be absolutely disastrous for Aim Ukraine. Doesn't look like they're going to do so. They're still sat in the B apartments area with Auster lurking around T-spawn, just making sure no pistol players get a bit edgy, decide to rush their way off A, and Repo's made his move. But they're coming back for him. Oh, Repo! This is getting intense. He's heard the one. Is he going to expect the angle? Oh, there goes his head. He has the bomb now as well. Is he going to expect the T-spawn player? He is going to indeed, and he takes his head as well, and all of a sudden, this pistol buy around an AWP has just gone completely in LegaX's favour. It's all on New JH now. Repo's going to come up behind him, and it's really not looking good for his chances of survival. The pop flash comes in. And Vetsky waiting on the other side with a deagle. JH in trouble. He not only needs to get hit by that grenade, he tries for the jumping play, but it's not going to be enough. They keep all players alive. Amy Crane get none in that round. And the pistol armor just reigns supreme. Not only with that initial AWP pick from Tomb, but the superb positioning from Repo there. Just getting right behind their lines, disrupting the terrorist rotations, and the money's gone. The money's gone, boys. Who spent all the money? We were looking so good, and now the money's gone. They're hoping for another Deagle play of their own. There's no armor on the terrorist side and 2 smokes, so they're going to look for a quick site execute. Tap and go. Now, we have seen what Zippo can do with these pistols. He has a way of finding people's heads. It's going to come down to the B site hold here. Vetsku and Tomb, the B brothers. As the terrorists prepare their execution, the smokes are being held. When are they going to go away? That is the question. And no rotations have been made over to that B bomb side just yet. The Molotov comes in, but 3 players are through. Vetsku could get off guard here. He turns around just in time, finds one head. The flames kill another, but Auster gets his P250 kill in the end. Are they going to get the bomb down here? There's a mentalist rotation come in. The read is perfect. RJ's going to get one, and the second one through the smoke. No bomb plant for you. You can keep your lack of money. Thank you very much. They will have enough to buy, but their utility is going to be limited. Read perfectly. The rotations come in just at the right time. Vetsku holding the line. The charging pistol terrorists come in, but Vetsku just there. Cool as a cucumber. His flames are down, and he's just having some fun. Now, there's some aggro warping by the looks of things going on in underpass. There's 2 players in connector. One of them's going to face. They're both going to get one, but Repo is going to trade him out. 1 for 1 here, as all 4 players from AIM Ukraine are in this middle area. If Repo spots this, this could be absolutely disastrous for their strategy in this round. The grenade goes out. It's going to deal a little bit of damage. As they're keenly... Auster, okay, he's just going to get one through that smoke. Pots his head through the top. Stefu getting the kill from A, though. The trades are coming back and forth. This round is a brawl. 1 for 1 for 1 for 1. Nobody holding the decisive advantage here. There's no more utility left for Ukraine. LegaX still have smokes and Molotovs available to keep AIM Ukraine out of a sight if they try and attack it. The defense is spread out here as AIM Ukraine go back up mid. They're potentially looking to go back towards B and potentially test Vetsku once again as they begin their creep. They don't have any utility, so they don't have to worry about the timings for putting it down. It's going to come down to the rotation call from LegaX here. They haven't seen anything in a while. And Tomb, he's holding a better angle to rotate. As soon as Vetsku sees someone, he's like, right, get over here, Tomb. We need some help. The terrorists are already here. How long can I stay alive for? Not very. As Jolt peeks that angle. Tomb's looking for him, and he gets across. He's looking for another one through the boxes, but he's not going to find it. 2 versus 2 retake. Double AWP here. All that the terrorists have to do is not show themselves. But JH goes, I'll give you one better, mate. I'll take one of them out as it's Tomb. He's been so good with his AWP so far. And he's gotten himself another kill. It's all going to be onto external here. Here, the run-in. The P250 comes out. The spray. Almost. That's a messy round from Ukraine, but they do manage to take it. Money still available for the counter-terrorists. And UMP coming out on RJ. Repo taking the AWP for himself this time. They've gone for another... They've gone for a double AWP SMG hybrid setup. That would be the last call I would ever see. And Zippo, for some reason, he's just the only one with a Deagle. No one's thinking, hey, you know what? This guy's nuts. Let's give him an AK. Nah, he'll just go out with a Deagle. And Repo, we know why he's bought that AWP now, because he's just taken heads. Zippo! You're not supposed to do this, man. Come on, this guy's got an AWP. It's not supposed to be possible. Somehow he finds the head of Repo. 2 versus 4, the chances for AIM Ukraine. Still difficult going into this, but Zippo, he can smell one. He's seen that Molotov and he can smell him on B short. External's going to have a little jump peek. Doesn't look like he's getting too aggro though. He's just not going to jump up onto the ledge at all. Also a valid option. The bomb goes in through connector. Only one person holding passive towards CT. If they don't peek him here, this could be a perfect retake position from them. External, he faces his back to him. Stefu is going to be able to get that, and it's... sorry, it was Zippo, rather. The External is the last man standing. He's got 50 seconds, so he doesn't have to worry about getting that bomb down just yet, but he's going to face 2 players at once here, and one of them's Tomb with an AWP. His body is going to be taken away, as the economy is now reset. for AIM Ukraine. What are they thinking? They're thinking for the full eco. So they're going to give LegaX 14 here. 14 rounds up is an incredibly psychological position. I always seem to find, like, it just seems to be the turning point in a lot of people's minds. Like, when you get 14 rounds, your mentality, you're 2 away, right? You're 1 round away from a draw or pushing overtime, depending on the game mode that you're playing, and you're 2 rounds away from the win. So letting them get 14, you're going to need some mental plays in the next round, basically. Letting them get match point would be even crazier from them, but we're going to have to see what the terrorists are planning. They've got 4 men in apps and 1 man in A. Catacombs. Hello, Repo says, hey, you know External, you know how you can play this under area? I can also play it really well. I'm just going to get 3 on my own in the anti-eco, and RJ's going to clean up the other 2 with the Galil. He's going to upgrade that Galil for an M4. More weapons being distributed. The full buy coming out on the CT side. Are they going for another eco? That is the question. They're going to do it. They're going to potentially give LegaX match point here. Note they've bought in the nick of time. The last minute hero calls come in for the buy play as they go for the full A execute. Now this could be brilliant. There's 3 people on the B bomb side. There's not even anybody in the middle window, so they only have 2 bodies to deal with here. This could be a perfect call if the execute comes out before a rotating player comes in. But here's the issue. And the issue is Vetsku. He's all the way up in B apps. If he decides to get any more aggressive and push towards T spawn, things should swiftly become a nightmare. A nightmare for AIM Ukraine right here. And Repo's thinking, I want to get a bit closer here. I want to have a look. I want to have a little look-see. He's going to spot 1, but he's not going to spot any more, and it's not enough to call the rotate. Things still looking okay for them. Do they have the smokes to execute? They have 2 smokes, so they can take off most likely the CT angle and then your connector angle as well. And then it's all going to be on flashes to blind the players. As the counter mollies come in, the rotate's starting to arrive as well. AIM Ukraine now looking in considerably more trouble as they have 4 people to deal with now as they go out. The Flames, Zippo's going to get 1 while completely blind. I mean, of course, just Zippo things. Tomb trying with that smoke ult spam. He's not going to find much though. Zippo's like, come on, somebody peek me, and he's dead. Another one through the smoke. That's 2 kills when he's not been able to see 0 pixels of anybody on the other team. He's just going to take him out anyway though. And the bomb goes down, and it's a 4v3 retake. LegaX going to need to force their way into this game. I mean, Tomb doing that is one way to do it, but Zippo is finally going to get caught off guard, and Vetsku! Double spray down for him, and the round goes back in their favour. If we don't see an extreme play from External here, things are going to go very badly for AIM Ukraine going into the rest of this game. Oh, he doesn't get the planter, and now AIM Ukraine have to go into match point with no money. That incredible spray down from Vetsku at the end, those impact double kills. Not only is he getting Zippo, but he's getting the other player as well on the site. So powerful. That play there is what turns the round in LegaX's favour. And now they've got to take it. They've got to take 2 Deagles and armor, 2 Galils and an AK. Meanwhile, LegaX are thinking, yeah, what's that? Utility? Well, we got loads of it. Guns? Yeah, got loads of them and all. We got Tomb on the AWP. Tomb on the AWP. He put you in a Tomb if you come into his crosshairs. Zippo comes out mid. Oh, he's going to tag the guy down. He's somehow going to find 1. There's no way. He's going to re-peek him here. As he goes looking, hunting in that connector area. Zippo, so hungry throughout this entire game. He's hungry for blood. He's down to 23 due to an excellent HE grenade there from Tomb. Oh, he's going to take another one. Oh, and he spotted Tomb as well. Don't give him it. He's got 1 HP. It's not going to be enough. There's 2 players there. Oh, Jolt with the absolute spray transfer with the Galil, and it's 4v1. AIM Ukraine forcing their way back into this game. It's all on Vetsku. He's going to find 1, but his position is now known. Jolt's going to get in from behind, and it's 15-14. A superb Galil spray is going to force AIM Ukraine back into this. And now the tables have turned because the money's looking ropey for LegaX this time. There's going to have to be some SMG dropping going on. Oh my word. Absolute scenes coming out from AIM Ukraine right now. But Oster, he does have an AK. I was going to say, he better not just be going into this round with a Glock. God help them if they want to win. Bomb left in T-spawn. Aggro up B short. 2 players. You got your classic RJ Vetsku combo pushing up mid. But Zippo's holding the passive angle, and they know that. This is smart play from them. They've taken slightly aggressive mid control in the form of RJ, but they must know how many rounds did Repo just sit behind passive mid and take people's heads off. And once again, AIM Ukraine are just like, yeah, we've got somebody. Now we've got one mid player. So to them, they should be thinking, right, well, we've got a mid player gone. There's only going to be 2 people on the A bomb site now, rather. We should just get over there and prepare and execute before anyone rotates as they ready the smokes to go on to the site. How many kills does Zippo have? 38 in regulation time. An absolute monstrous game from him. Repo, he's having a peek. He's thinking, is anyone here? He could catch people with smokes in their hands if they're not careful. He's going to spot one. Is that enough to call for the rotate? They're going to do it. They're going to put all their eggs in one basket and get everybody over to this A bomb site. And this could be the crucial read from LegaX here. That little bit of information for Repo could save the CT round. Oh, there's not much you can do when Zippo's in there. He's looking for his 40 bomb. He only needs one more. Down to 17 though, but the mad flank. JH expects it. Stefu goes down. It's the 2v4 retake now as Tomb secures one with the AWP and the spam comes through. Zippo's on 6. Vetsku has no way of knowing this. Tomb's going to take an AK instead of his AWP this time. Flash goes out. Oh, Tomb, he is going to find him eventually. 2 versus 3 now with the bomb down. Time starting to run out, and it's all on Vetsku with his M4. And JH is going to take it 15 to 15 as we go to overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Call it Christmas because we get to see more rounds of Zippo absolutely taking heads off. What is this man doing? 39 kills in regulation time. Mad props to Repo as well. He played superbly in his T half and has kept up that form to some degree in the CT side. Stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for overtime, otherwise known as the Zippo Show. From getting 16-0'd as well. Incredible run of form. We don't know what kind of team talk they've had in the background. You know, what kind of things that they've been saying to each other about strategies or any kind of thing. But their CT side, not only did their CT side look much better, I mean, they got the 6 rounds, right? Which is better than the none they got in the previous game. But their T side's just monstrous. They're harnessing the wild fragging power of Zippo so well. I mean, he's just taking people off the map, right? It's incredible play. Oh, so we wait for overtime now. The countdown begins, ladies and gentlemen. How much more can this man do? 39 in regulation, unstoppable. Well over double the kills of his nearest teammate. External stepped it up as well. Stepped it up massively from the last game. He was pivotal in a number of their CT rounds, just holding that under balcony position. Just preventing them from the attacking when LegaX were on T side. A lot of the time, his double kills and triple kills from that position were preventing any shenanigans from occurring on the A bomb site as the game now resumes. They're going to put RJ this time with an M4 towards the middle area. Zippo, he's not that hungry. He's not going to charge out just yet. As the slower players come out. Now, there's a little bit of aggression towards the B apps area coming if AIM Ukraine decides to go towards this B bomb site. They are going to be met with Tomb's AWP and then the follow-up Vetsku rifle. Vetsku has been doing an incredibly good job of holding that B site. He's getting several key pivotal multi-kills and holding B. Now, they are going to run into it. He's fully blind this time. We've been singing his praises, but there's nothing you can do when you can't see as Tomb's forced back onto the site. Jolt's going to retreat as well as Repo taking out the 48 kg kid Zippo. And all of a sudden, LegaX's chances in this round seem to have increased it almost tenfold. What do you do without Zippo? That is the question. We're going to need some step-ups coming in from the rest of the team. Now, they're looking to attack A. I like this. There's no AWP on A. And there's one guy with 19 HP. It's definitely your favoured bomb site to attack if you're going to attack anywhere. Repo is getting up close to the catacombs area. Palace Tunnel. And he's heard them. Now he's going to call a rotate in. He's heard this utility. He's going to get taken out. Not much you can do on 16 HP as Jolt appears to be the man stepping up in this match. Are they facing the areas yet? The sprays are coming out through CT. Austere is going to trade out RJ, but the bomb doesn't go down. Oh, RJ, you beautiful man. Destroying the bomb carrier before he can get on site. An external. He's taking someone else out this round. He's going to take out Stefu through the box, but that read from RJ, or he knows it doesn't matter if I die. As long as I get up and I get that bomb planter now, there's nothing that they can do. They can't win. And it works exactly in their favor. As they claim the first overtime round. 16-15. Oh, Repo, he spotted one. Is this enough to call for the rotate? Nope, he's just going to go over and take his head. JH there hoping to find some out of position CTs because of his advanced spawn, but Repo's was just there to match him. Molotov straight into a smoke. He's seen the traces mid. Oh, Repo stepping it up in overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Could this be the answer to the great Zippo question that we've been looking for? Repo absolutely stepping it up. We asked, how do you stop Zippo on his monstrous T rounds? Well, Repo is the answer, it appears. As the remaining two AIM Ukraine players look to go towards B. Now, this could be favourable for them. There's only actually one player on B, so they could at least get the bomb down. Jump Peak's not going to spot anything just yet. There's External and Jolt. Jolt did very well in the last round. Do well to come on here now. One of them's heard the Molotov. Vetsku, we knew he was good on B. And Tomb there, just spotting the light of the bomb through the smoke. Taking it to 17-15. AIM Ukraine can just about squeeze one more buy out of this half. It's going to be tight though. The utility potentially lacking on some players. As out they go again. 4 men on A this time from LegaX. They don't want any of this SMG rushing nonsense on their bomb site. Now, the initial read was good, but 2 players have rotated off the A bomb site now. As Tomb returns to B to aid Vetsku in his defense. And all of AIM Ukraine are geared up to attack A this time. Repo. He's turned up the heat on Mirage here. And the calls are coming in now. Smokes are down. He's smoked off connector. A wise play. Unfortunately, there's no hostiles there. And the angle is completely smoked off. Nobody's speaking anything. They're not even giving anyone. Oh, Repo, he's gone through the smoke. He spotted one under. Zippo is going to take him out. Zippo's the man to stop it, and he's still alive. Only on 40. 2 versus 4 defense. JH, he tries to play through the smoke, but it's not going to be enough. Zippo is looking at a 1 versus 4. Give his team 1 round. The CT side defense and that grenade. Tomb's just like, hang on a minute. Is there a guy over there? Is there can I smell some terrorists over there? I'll just pop a HE. Ah, gone, rip. Sad times. He's got his 40 bomb, but Repo's chasing him down now. He's got 37 himself. LegaX need 1 T round to win. Now remember, the T side was the strongest one for AIM Ukraine. So we're going to need some absolute CT madness. Now, if LegaX think all the way back to when AIM Ukraine were playing on the terrorist side in the first half of this game, attacking the A bomb site, they know all they have to do is Molotov off the under balcony position to get rid of External. He played there near enough every round. It's potentially good enough for them to succeed in this game. Zippo, he's taken the AWP this time. We've seen him use an AK a lot. And now we've got the AWP in his hands on the B site. And he could just be in the perfect position as the bomb is dropped in the B apartments area. JH just willing for a terrorist player to come into his crosshair. Doesn't look like it's going to happen though. So counter utilities coming out. It's good. Jolt hasn't spotted anybody yet. Oh, he's going mental aggressive. Oh, unfortunately, he gets blocked. He just doesn't get through fast enough. Now, will they have heard him push? That is the question. There's 4 of them there. This could be an absolute mental play from Jolt if they don't anticipate his aggressive position. Are they going to do so? He's heard the scope. He's turned away from the flash. He's good for 1. But that's all he's going to get as Repo takes him out. And they come attacking the B bomb site now. Zippo is here with an AWP. What is he going to be able to do with it? He's holding the short position. External getting caught off, missing the jump. Absolute blunder from him. Zippo is going to get one with an AWP. Oster with another with a rifle. It's a 2 versus 2 retake. Zippo with the third. And it's the 1 versus 1. Oster has a kit and he's got an AK. But Tomb has been fantastic with his AWP for LegaX so far. Is he going to get any more? Tomb's heard him. He knows his position. Is he going to expect him to come up that angle? That is the question. Flash has come out. Oh, Oster! He's dinked him through the wall. He's got 4 HP. This could be the hero nade. It is the hero nade. Oster with the clutch. Is he on the bomb? He can't find the bomb. Oh my days. It's going to be a close one. He might just have it in the nick of time, though. That was hairy. Oh, if that round didn't put hairs on your chest, I don't know what will. Oh my lord. Oster. The hero grenade to the hero smoke to the not quite so hero missing the bomb, but he does get it in the end. And EMU Ukraine, they're still in it. They've gone with a double AWP setup again. They've saved it. Now losing a double AWP round on CT side in overtime can be hugely damaging to your economy. But I suppose if you only have to lose one to lose, you might as well go for it, right? As this time, LegaX look towards A, but Zippo, he's here. He's in window. He's not playing B this time. And the smokes have come out quickly. External's playing above balcony, not under this time. Are they going to anticipate it? They can see the barrel of his gun. The info has been given. External, how good are you? Not good enough to counter 3 people who know where you are. There's the 4 versus 3 side defense. All CTs are smoked off. It's going to come down to a retake situation. Repo, he's lurking through. He's on the forefront of those smokes. He's going to find Oster. Is he going to find any more? Tomb's going to find one, but Jolt's going to take him out. Tomb taking out Zippo. It's JH and Jolt. This time, JH is going to find one. 3 versus 2. Tomb very low. As Jolt goes towards CT. He's been smoked off. Did he just spot a gun up there? I don't think so. Smoke's got a gap in it. And Jolt's good for 1. Are they going to re-peek him? There's no AWPs to face him. There's got to be one in this smoke, right? No, there's not. They're playing from apps and they're playing from under. Bout! Jolt's good for another one. How many more are they going to get? The smoke goes down. Vetsku's got to expect this. Oh, it's the hero play. Oh, Jolt! The hero play! And they're still in this game. 18-17 as LegaX call for another pause. The game that keeps on giving. Ukraine stepping up their CT play. Money's looking good for both sides. We could be going into double overtime, boys. Oh, my lord. This game is heating up almost as much as my room in the summer sun. Absolute incredible plays. You think LegaX have it. They barrel onto the site. This is 2 rounds in a row now. They've just demolished their way in, gotten several kills, leaving the CTs with only 2 people left alive, and somehow they pull it back with the retake. Every single time. This is what it is all to play for. As Tomb, once again, the hardware is not with this one. Perhaps he should be looking at some Virgin super-fast fiber optic internet to secure his connection to the game. Who knows? He's definitely having some hardware problems, though. He's disconnected. This is his 3rd disconnect this time. And the 3rd pause coming out. And I think the pauses get reset when you go into overtime, so... hopefully that's all good. Now Zippo, he's been much more quiet in this second, well, this first branch of overtime. But I mean, you can't blame him, right? Repo's just been coming out and absolutely destroying him, slaughtering everybody left, right, and center. We still wait for Tomb to get back. They must be so. You've got to be so frustrated if you're LegaX in this situation. You're doing everything right on the way into the bomb site, right? You're taking them out. You're using your utility, and you're getting the bodies down. You're opening the site up, but you just can't hold it. Every round, somehow, EMU Ukraine just find their way back in through the cracks, and it's all going to come down to this. Finnish internet, am I right? Sad times. As it's only an SMG going to be on Tomb this time. He's been so good with the AWP, but they just can't afford one. There's no money left on the team, and this is danger zone for them. They're going to I mean, if I'm LegaX at this point, we've done 2 orchestrated smoke Molotov executes. If I'm LegaX this time, I'm just getting on site. I'm running in and I'm bapping heads. I'm going in with flashes and I'm using my smokes and well, I'm using some of my smokes to get in, but I'm definitely using saving some and holding them for the retake because by God, the AIM Ukraine just seem to find their way back into these rounds when all hope seems to be lost. As the game does now resume. Now, Repo here, he's heard the player moving around in window, so he's going to know there's one there, there's Zippo, on B site with the AWP. We saw what he did in this first overtime round with it. You're not going to see anybody in there, though. As the T's look to gain mid control through underpass, he spotted the barrel. Oh, Repo! The positioning is key. As JH falls. And the A site is now completely isolated from the rotate. They're going to try and go. Oster's going to get one. He's looking for more in the connector. He's going to not find another as Vetsku takes him out. External is going to be the trader. Oh, he's got to fight 3 people on his own. External, can he do it? Unfortunately not. And it's, I mean, if there's 2 men you want to retake this bomb site, it's Zippo and it's Jolt. They've been so good on the retake so far. Jolt gets one before getting taken out and it's all on Zippo. The man, the myth, the legend. He's got an AWP. But does he have what is needed? Oh, he's going out with the P250. He's completely blind, and it's too rough. The perfect flashbang there comes in, and 2 manages to take him out. GG, ladies and gentlemen, at 19-17 in favor of LegaX CS.